Well, getting your finances in order is one of the top New Year's resolutions for people every single year. So financial expert Mark Lamkin is here with the 5 New Year's financial resolutions that will start your year off right. How's your New Year, my friend? Look at you.
I'm waiting.
With your Lamkin
I got
jacket
my Lamkin
on.
gig.
You know?
I'm waiting for the coach. I've got weight to lose. I'm waiting for the coach. I've got to learn this from her.
Yeah, right. But I cannot even imagine, like, do you set New Year's resolutions? Because I can see you wiping those out like in a week.
I set them, I stick by them, and I'm a winner. Winners win, losers lose. Stay with them.
God. And scene. Okay. All right. Let's talk about financial resolutions, because it's so true, Mark, because a lot of people, they're like, this is the, they always set the weight loss goals. They set the style goals or job goals. But finance is one that is always top. It's hard because if people have debt and you want to save, that's really hard to stick to something like that.
My argument is that financial resolutions are the hardest resolutions to stick by, because you never know what's going to come up, right?
Well, you think of the market, how that kind of impacts it, and it could discourage us a little bit, right?
Think about this. The bond market, we've been trained to say that's the safest investment out there.
Anymore.
It was the worst market in history for bonds, and that's supposed to be your platform,
your safe
right?
area, yeah. So
S&P off 15%, NASDAQ off 25%. People lost a third of their investments last year. So what do?
You regroup this year with Mark's top 5 goals.
That's right.
What is goal number 1? What
number 1, education is power.
Yeah.
The number 1 mistake I see people make, not only in finance but in life, is they're not educated on something and they make emotional decisions.
Yes.
The less education you have on something, the more emotional decisions you're going to make, and you'll make that knee-jerk reaction, or you go to Google. And if Abraham Lincoln said it on Google, it's true, right? I mean, let's get real here, okay?
Think about that for a minute.
Education is power. Get the Wall Street Journal. A college professor of mine just told me, and if you just read the front page of every section for 1 year, you'll be amazed at what you learn. Take an online class. Dave Ramsey's Financial Peace. If you're starting out, child, grandchild, or if you're behind, I'm not any way affiliated with them, but that's the best book I tell people to start with. Education is power, especially when it comes to money. Where
do you begin when you make your own personal financial statement? What do you need to put together to kind of assess where am I?
That's kind of like, you and I have talked about this before. If you're going to vacation and you just jump in the car, are you just going to just drive and see where you end up?
No.
Most of the time, no. How do you know how to get there if you don't know where you're at?
True.
And from a financial statement, mint.com is a very easy one and simple one to start out, and it's free. You can go in, checking, savings, IRA, stocks, bonds. If you have those or if you don't, you can set savings goals, and they can send you alerts to your phone if you're not hitting it. Acorn.com. I mean,
that's a great one.
Yes, you can do it. Rounds up and puts money into a mutual fund or a savings account. But until you take that stock of where you're at, and you can pull it up, and it attaches to your bank account and your mutual funds and automatically download. So every week, every quarter, every 6 months, you can see that you're making progress. And if you're not making progress, guess what? It leads right to our next point.
Right. And I think I've heard about this one a lot, because I feel like this is the year of this theme of spend less, save more.
And it's tough with
the motto
inflation.
This year. Yeah, it's very hard.
Look at
you don't
prices.
know where to cut. You don't know where to cut corners.
Yeah, I mean, from gas, from food to meat, beef, eggs. I mean, that's why I got my chickens. Got my free eggs. 30.
But you can figure out a way, whether it's expensive vacations or holding off on those bigger ticket purchases in an effort to save more, right?
I came up with this over the last week. It's my new 30-30-40 rule that I'm going to talk about. So 30% we got to give to the IRS right off the bat, right?
Yeah.
And if you're giving the IRS 30%, then you at least should give yourself 30%, right?
Yeah.
So they get 30%.
That's a good idea.
You get 30%, and you get to live on 40%. And guess what? If you can't live on 40%, that means you either need to cut your expenses or raise that income.
Yeah.
And so 30, 30, 40. You can go online, get coupon codes. You can go online more than ever before to save money and buy those and get those cheap things out there, those gift cards at 80% on the dollar.
And we want to get to invest in yourself. What does that mean?
My favorite one, right? Your best investment, your best return is yourself.
Yeah.
You can put that $3,000 in an IRA and buy that stock, but what if you took that $3,000 and you learned a new skill at work that it will allow you to get an extra $5,000 raise? Think about that. You spend $3,000 to $5,000 and you're going to get $5,000 more a year for the next 20 years. I can't give you that return, and unless you win the $1.3 billion lottery that's out there and you come see me, right? you're not going to get that
and that
type
leads
of
us to our
return.
last point is if people do want to visit with a financial advisor and to visit with you, what do you offer like in your first consult? Is that a free consult?
It is a free concert. I wish it was a concert.
That's
I
the
can't sing
weekend.
for
No.
squat. Listen, Michael Jordan had a coach. Tiger Woods has a coach. The best athletes have a coach. And for you, having a coach is extremely important. And whether it's me or someone else, having a coach just to keep you straight, keep you in check, keep you from making bad decisions, look at your retirement income plan, look at your investments, how are you comparing? You know, there's the person that finished last in their medical school is still called doctor. I don't want to go to him. I want to go to one of the best. So find one of the best financial advisors that are out there. Make sure you're not getting overcharged. Have them work with you on these 5 issues, and I promise you, you will be more successful in 2023.
All right, Mark, Happy New Year. Hey,
Thank
if you
you.
want to get in touch with Mark, make your first appointment. Go to lamkinwealth.com.